I'm Dr. Rajiv. Let's discuss something unique today. We are going to discuss about axonal conduction blockers. So what do you mean by axonal conduction? So suppose this is a neuron, right? Okay. Now you see suppose this is a neuron. These are the dendrons. This is a cyton. Okay, this is cyton, and this part is axon. Okay, this is axon hillock and this is axon. So what happens in the axon, and this is the synaptical vesicles there and synaptical clefts is there, and this is the terminal part of it. Okay, so in the neurohumoral transmission, okay, there are two steps. First is axon conduction, and there is something called transmission or passage of impulse across a synaptic or neuroeffector junction. So first is the axon conduction or the passage of impulse along an axon, and second is the transmission or passage of an impulse across the synaptic or neuroeffector junction. So there will be another neuron, right, and here are the receptors, and it will be the impulse will be released. Okay, the neurotransmitters will be released, and like some effect will be produced, right? So basically what we have to know, there are some blockers which will actually disrupt the neuronal conduction. Okay, so these are the axonal conduction blockers. Okay, so what happens in response to a stimulus above the threshold level, a nerve action potential or a nerve impulse is initiated. Okay, then a series of electrical and ionic changes in the membrane bring about a propagation or conduction of action potential without decrement along the axon. Okay, but the axon conduction can be blocked by few toxins. सबसे important कौन सा हो जाएगा? Tetrodotoxin. It is collected from the puffer fish. So puffer fish, the fish जो फूल जाता है, ठीक है, when touched and all. Okay, so this is the puffer fish, right? So the toxin which is derived is the tetrodotoxin. Then saxitoxin are from the dinoflagellates. Okay, so what it does, it prevents rapid inward sodium current leading to blockade or of propagated action potential in the nerve and the muscle. So main it works on the sodium current. Okay, and it blocks it. ठीक है, उसके बाद एक आता है batrachotoxin. Batrachotoxin is a steroidal alkaloid which is secreted by a South American frog. ठीक है, what it does, it selectively increases the sodium permeability, and which leads to persistent depolarization and blocking of the axonal conduction. Okay, next is beta bungarotoxin from the snake Bangarus multicentus. Okay, what it does, it blocks the neuromuscular transmission presynaptically. Okay, so there is something called presynaptic neural blockade. Suppose this is the neuron, this is the receptor. Okay, so this is the synapse. Okay, so this is presynaptic, this is postsynaptic. So anything which occurs over here is the presynaptic, anything occurs over here is the postsynaptic, and the receptors are generally present over here. So this is the some basic concept of axonal conduction blockage by some peculiar toxins. Okay, because it's very, very important that beta bungarotoxin acts presynaptically, whereas alpha bungarotoxin acts postsynaptically. So this is also a very crucial point, okay, to know. So